thoughts in the minds of the skipper, Litondash. Nice, good-looking ball in the channel. Oh, beauty. Just past the bowler, but not enough power, not enough. More awkward. Wasn't quite sure of the length of that ball more than. Again, deviating down the leg side, whipped away. One of the two boundary riders posted there. Another. Again, a bit tardy in terms of line, wide. Smashes that away, back of the point. What a great strike, just the width of it, and immediately latching onto that one.
He will relish anything that's outside the off stump and short. Very easy pickings for Ishan Kishan. He knows it's not going to be too much coming into him at the moment. They've done away with a slip. He's changed his line.
Oh, that's just wide of that fielder. Did it get a bit of hand to it? No, I don't think so. With the speed of the ball going to the boundary once again. So on the charge here, Ishan Kishan.
Yeah, I'm not quite convinced about the strategy that immediately Mustafizur Rahman, we know he's a strike bowler for Bangladesh, and you would want to put pressure on the Indian batters. Pitched up delivery outside the off stump. You're better suited with two slips initially and ask your bowler to.
That's the one. You think so? The way he's carrying on. Nicely done. This time there's straight. Oh, Jack back. Had to hurry. Scampered through for a run. Good finish to the over. Ishan Kishan has been good in the last over. Talk about that effort too. Swings, does not make adequate. This is a good comeback. Not really. And again, that middle and leg makes it come. Nicely past the diving bowler. Good call. Cuts it away. Just that width once again offered by Taskin Ahmad, immediately latching onto it. He seems to favor that area. Done very well. Put the pressure straight.
That part of the boundary is slightly bigger than the leg side boundary for Ishan Kishan. The pace, the timing in that stroke was good enough for Ishan Kishan to get his.
And overcompensates down the leg side. Batter comfortably going through for a brace. Again, I just feel that anything wide is going to be punished. Can't afford to do that. This is terrific from Ishan Kishan.
One of the best so far amongst his four boundaries. Using the pace, just enough time to lean onto that. When you can play with that pace, you just need to put back to ball, and the ball goes right in that gap.
And he's got to pay respect to the good ball. Nice. This is good cricket. Yes, opens the face, uses the pace, a nice angle. A single to finish over number 7. It's 35 for 1.
He's right on the money, straightler for him. Bit of extra bounce for Ebardot. Pulled away by Kishan. And that's going to be his first boundary on the leg side. Going really well here. 5th boundary already.
He's looked to be in real good control. India desperately looking for someone to score runs on from the top order. Calypso style from Ishan Kishan. They pulled that away.
Well taken single. A little bit lazy there from Shakib. Allowing this. This one has gone high. Is it going to be an opportunity? No, it's safe. They come through for two. So that was a bit of a miscue from Kishan. Follows up with a very good. Oh, chipped into the gap though. I think it was intentional.
50. We'll come back to that. Now, when you go.
Cut well by Ishan Kishan. You can't give him any width at all. That's raced away to the boundary. So strong in that area.
Yeah, the 50 comes up with an elegant. And he's picked up the right ones again. A touch short. Didn't try to hit it too hard. What was important, it's just guiding it away. He's bowling at good pace. 140 clicks from Ibadat. And a pretty quick outfield.
More runs here off the pad, I think, on this occasion. Gets to the boundary, and it's going to be 4 leg byes. It's an expensive start. And this is India's best start by far so far in this series. Slightly offline there, Ibadat. Oh. Pulled, leg in the air, and over the man. For 6, first maximum for Ishan Kishan. He took on the man, wasn't worried that there was a man on the boundary.
Well, as a bowler, you need to assess the pitch very quickly because this is short and it just gets up on the waist high. Easy pickings. It's a terrific hit. It's a very good pull shot. We've seen him picking up a boundary, but this time it's the maximum. So if you bowl at that length, you've got to make sure the ball gets a little bit higher, around the shoulder high.
And then he smashes him down the ground, doesn't get all of that. It's a thick inside edge, but it's still going all the way for 4. It's a quick outfield. Expensive over, 18 from it.
They've not looked back at all, thanks to that wonderful innings so far from Ishan. Ishan, that's the last delivery of the previous over. Didn't go to the pitch of the delivery.
50 for Ishan Kishan, his 4th in one-day international cricket. Taking his opportunity here. Wouldn't have played had Rohit Sharma been fit and available. He's straight in at the top of the order, making a difference. 50 out of 60. Well, Brad Hogg mentioned it during our studio chat. Hidi Hassan Mirad. Almost a maiden, but not quite. 74 for 1.
That's a bit of bounce just from the back of the length. But good afternoon, Brad.
Good afternoon, Shamim, but good afternoon, Bangladesh. Ishan Kishan now at the top of the order. And he's going out nearly a runner ball. This is what India have been missing out the top of the order. Someone who can just provide a little bit more aggression and put the pressure back on the opposition bowling attack.
Very impressive, and just the way he maneuvered that ball, you just saw that it was oh, that was a shot that maybe he wouldn't be very happy with. He seemed to just chop on it. Came down in a hurry. And width of it once again, latching onto that one and making sure it goes to the cover boundary. Easy pickings.
The beauty of this, the movement of that front leg, getting right across, good balance. And that's all you've got to do. Even when you go aerial, just get it over that infield.
He backs away, the bowler follows. Still he managed to get quite a bit of bat on it. Just good diving, saved that. Saved a couple of runs. It's what you need to do in the out.
But sometimes it's not going to come off.
Rahul, and he plays inside out. No one's going to stop that. Marvelous shot that to the boundary, and it's gone over for a maximum. It's 94 for 1.
Again, Ishan Kishan just hitting with the spin. Again, not overhitting it. And that's just what young players should be looking at. Just trying to find...
Pulls it high, pulls it long. Just stood up and immediately, in a flash, he went for that 6. The 100 comes up.
Ishan Kishan, he's just dominating the pace bowling today. Tuscan has been trying to bowl short to him in previous overs, up around the head region, trying to get him to pull to get a top edge with the 2 fielders out behind square. But when you don't get it right...
That's that sail through. Oh, up in the air. Controlled shot. Beautifully done. Now the 100 comes up with that boundary. After 17, it's 103 for 1, and it's also
bowling.
Collective one. That's the sweep employed quite comfortably, wonderfully well. So much in control. Terrific shot to the boundary.
Thinker of the game, Ishan Kishan prefers to sweep forward a square, but there's a huge gap behind square where he's just utilised timing, hasn't tried to overhit it.
Good comeback delivery. Slower Yorker, intelligent. I know that's offering a little bit of that release of pressure which you tend to build up with 1 or 2 dot balls. And checks the shot than Mirage, and this time he goes to that cow corner area. Desperate effort, but could not save it from going over.
This is where Ishan Kishan is very hard to bowl to. The previous over he had the finest sweep where he hit it behind square. The ball was on that middle stump line, but this is outside off stump. He's been trying to play those balls, or he's played a lot over cover, but he's just showing that he's got the authority on the bowler and said, right, I don't...
Oh, looks at him. He tries to follow him, backs away, but he manages to back away. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I think, has he taken it? He's not quite sure. He's not sure. No one seems to be sure. Have to look at it. Has he taken the catch? Have to look at that.
Check.
Ball is still in his hand. Move forward. Oh, go back.
Terrific effort by Shakib Al Hassan, but unfortunately it's going to be not out. At the moment, Ishan Kishan just goes on his merry way. He has become the highest, desperate effort, but it goes to the boundary. Highest scorer in this series for India.
In his country again, missed out on the first 2 games, needs to do a lot better in the deep than this.
Because he's now going forward of square with more regularity. May have made good his good.
Best one is still outside. Is in. I am satisfied.
Just think against Virat Kohli.
Down the wicket, doesn't get a hold of it. The manner he'd have liked.
getting to his highest score in one-day international. And you tend to bowl in the similar sort of fashion when you started your spell with. I like the fact that he's
just been very good batting.
Ishan Kishan will take a single on the last ball of Shakib's over and retains. He sweeps, and he sweeps well enough. They say keep the door open. So once the opportunity knocks, you welcome it. Ishan Kishan has done exactly that. He's only the second Indian to score 100 in his first one-day international innings against Bangladesh. And he goes past none other than Yuvraj Singh.
Yeah, special, very special player. What a special moment for the 24-year-old Ishan Kishan. He's been dealing in boundaries, been very aggressive whenever they pitched it short. Number of times opportunities to play off the back foot. This time it's a sweep in the air because he knew there were nobody. Look at that celebration. Means a lot to him, doesn't it?
It surely does.
The third fastest ODI 100 for India versus Bangladesh. Virat has the quickest one in 85 deliveries. Shot! Stumped down the ground for another boundary. He's really having a great time with the bat.
He enjoys batting with Virat Kohli for sure. If I remember correctly, his massive innings and on his debut as well for India was against Virat Kohli. That was the T20I debut. ODI made 100 as well with Virat Kohli on the other end. What a well-compiled innings it has been. He came into bat alongside Shikhar Dhawan. Those two shots outside the off stump were just the start to his innings. He wanted, the impetus came right at the start as well. He was watchful, he was careful, toyed with the bowling, picked up the gaps. Anything short was punished, played to his strengths and believed he could get to a magical.
That's up in the air and gone the distance one more time. Never shy of picking up the short one. His third six of the innings.
This generation doesn't know how to take it on top of the opposition. Keep it going. He loves the short pitch stuff. He's excellent square of the wicket on either side. This was easy picking. It was boundary. And he's not going to hold back. Regulation single to finish the over. And the attacking style continues. This is the shortest part of the boundary. And he's taken a measure of it, Ishan Kishan, with another maximum of ibadat.
Yeah, they're not learning from the mistakes, the earlier mistakes when they pitched it short. Every time a bowler has bowled a short delivery, it's been hit for a boundary. Ibadat starts with the short one, and Ishan Kishan says, "Thank you very much. I will easily pick up my fourth, sixth."
It can go anywhere, the score. Ishan Kishan has pushed the fielders down the ground. Ishan Kishan is certainly taking a measure of Ibadat Hossain here. Second six in the over.
His strike rate in T20s is 131. And the way he has started to blaze on, it just suggests that he's into that kind of a mindset now. Well said. Now it's 127. And he's really going after it. He cannot believe.
This is again too wide. Trying to get away from the arc of Ishan Kishan. Initial part of the batting when He's finding the gaps. He knows exactly how to get to the boundary.
That is an incredible shot from Ishan Kishan. Have a look at this. He's going down the leg side, making room and then crashing it on the offside. That is a terrific hit. Well, one thing's for sure, he's put the pressure on the top order by scoring those runs, and in that fashion, he's dominated with the bat.
Sounds good. Distance is enough. This is the best of Ishan Kishan.
India's highest second wicket partnership versus Bangladesh now, and he's motoring along. It's raining 4s and 6s from the bat of Ishan Kishan.
He's watched enough of Shakib Al Hasan. At that time he was getting closer to 100. That rotation of strike was happening. Now he faced bowlers so far for Bangladesh. It's Ishan Kishan striking time.
His strike rate now is 140. And he's decided that he wants to launch himself now. Again in the slot, and the result similar. One more 6 from the bat of Ishan Kishan. What a time he's having with the bat. Brings up the 200.
It's just one of the days you sit back, enjoy, and you see the spectacle of batting. How wonderfully well he's placed the Indian team. There was a 4, then it was a 6, a couple of runs, and the second 6, this one of Shakib. It might be a miss hit, but it'll fall short.
And here again, he's toying with the bowlers now. It's gone all the way for another 6. 150 up for Ishan Kishan. Outstanding day for him. Outstanding from India. Dealing in boundaries. Another 6.
Fit. This is wonderful batting. Excellent timing yet again. It's not only through the infield or over the fielders that he's looking at. He's timing the ball well and playing very regulation strokes as
yeah, he's been in cracking form. Doesn't really matter where you bowl, he's going to take you on, no matter who you are, spinner, seamer. I'm going to take you on. Another 10. And
it's just a single from Ishan Kishan's bat. 217.
And counting. Remember, he probably wouldn't have played today if Rohit Sharma had been fit. Let's have a look at all of his 6s, shall we? 8 of them. A lot of them played off the back foot, pull shots off both seam and spin. He's not been afraid to come down the track either, and also get the sweep shot out. He's been irresistible since he got to 50, really. Then he's just opened his shoulders and tried to whack every other ball out of the ground, and by and large he has succeeded.
But he's going at a strike rate now of nearly 100. And it's just been a brilliant mix of youth and experience. But Ishan Kishan, the last 23 balls.
Almost got that past a sprawling mid-off. That. Oh, one-handed over mid-on. Incredible shot from Ishan Kishan. We're seeing everything today. 229.
Kishan, he's seeing it like a football. Wide of off stump, mid on up. Just says thank you very much.
Big slog sweep. It's another maximum. This is one of his biggest. Straight into the crowd.
Well, Mahidi's been the highlight of the tournament so far, but Ishan Kishan has come out and said, right, it's time for someone in the blue to really take control of proceedings and be the headline.
This time along the ground, but hit just as hard for one. 9 sixes now by Kishan. Kishan, those sixes. Battered straight down the ground. That's hit hard for 4. He keeps going. 25 off 200 now.
This is a very good shot, well controlled. Board not getting up as much as Ishan Kishan would like. He wanted to go square, but because of the lack of bounce, he was able to adjust, hit straight down the ground and keep the percent.
Backs away, goes up and over the offside. Brilliant cricket this from Ishan Kishan. Where the gaps are, he finds them. 17 off the over, 246 for 1.
Fine Indian batsman against Bangladesh. He just has knocked off Sehwag, Virender Sehwag, who made 175 against Bangladesh in Molpur in 2011 World Cup. And his shots.
And you've definitely. Cute, straight over the keeper. It's not all about brute power from him.
Easy now. You just don't get into situations like this out international cricket too often, where you're just so comfortable you feel like it's going back to your school days around the park.
He is in the zone at the moment, scoring all around the park. These are his sixes, pull shots to start off with, and off the front foot came down the track to the spin, swept as well. That was the one that got him to a landmark. Big slog sweep all through the leg side in a similar area of front and back foot. It's been a clinic. That's gone high, miscue, but it's going to be safe. 2 more for Kishan. Well bowled right in the block hole. Not a bad over in the circumstances by Mustafizur Rahman. Goes for another full toss, slashed away by Kishan for another boundary. He's into the 190s.
Pressure. Tuscan has been put under it all day. He's looking for the wide Yorker because he's got protection out deep in that point region. He's got a forward deep point and a backward deep point. And he's got no one out deep third man. Ishan Kishan was trying to hit that over.
Gets that one. It offs up. So Kishan this time goes up and over the offside, finishes with a boundary. Another expensive over, goes for 14, 289 for 1. It's something that doesn't happen too often. This was the final delivery of the previous over. Smart batting. Mid-off was up, just threw his hands at that, but underneath the ball, and it flew away off his bat. A familiar sight so far in this innings. He's come out in the middle of the bats, racing away towards the boundary. Animal Hut gets round, cuts it.
This is what happens when you think that it's going to be a boundary. Virat Kohli thought that the man, his teammate, had double 100 on the
quick single, inching his way towards it. He would have got there by now. Dug out, and they're through. A double 100 to savour for Ishan Kishan. He joins Sachin Tendulkar, Rohit Sharma and Saurav Ganguly in folklore, the only Indians to have scored 200 in one-day international cricket. Virender Sehwag, correction. But Ishan Kishan has entertained us all with his batting and his dancing today. Absolutely brilliant. Remember, he may not have even played had Rohit Sharma been fit and available. He's taken his chance and some. 295 for one.
Deliveries. This is the big moment. Into the blocker, but he knew he was in business. In the gap, and have a look at the celebration. In the dugout, have a look at the reaction from Rahul Dravid, left of the screen. And what about him? What a moment. He will cherish this for a very, very long time. And he's announced himself. Where was he hiding, Anjum?
Just from where the applause was coming in the dressing room.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier they was just toying with the bowlers. That was my previous stint around half an hour back, and he hasn't looked back. Again a boundary. Bangladesh bowlers, no idea where to bowl him. It's a low full toss, and he smashed it for another boundary.
It has been an outstanding knock from Ishan Kishan. He's been the senior partner in.
Slower delivery. Remember the top order struggle, but the moment he came in, these were two shots earlier on the offside, cracking boundaries, got him get going. And then he cuts loose, is smashing his way to a quick 100, and then is smashing his way to the quickest double 100 in one-day international. What a fine display from the youngster. And he's still. It's a slower delivery, and it sails over for another maximum into the stands.
This is wonderful. This is incredible. Running out of words to express the style of play of Ishan Kishan. 300 comes up for India with this another maximum from Ishan Kishan's bat. That's the 10th six to go with 24 boundaries. And you said, why shouldn't he be happy? He should be. He's just the 4th Indian, Ishan Kishan, to get a double 100.
Oh, that's gone up in the air. Two players converging in, and it's Liton Kamadas who takes finally the catch, which brings the end to that magnificent innings from Ishan Kishan. Not at the head, he wanted to go on. But what an innings. What an exhibition of power hitting. Incredible, simply incredible innings from Ishan Kishan.
It's the first time that he's playing against Bangladesh in a one-day international. 2-0 down in the series. Comes into the playing 11 as Rohit Sharma gets injured. Opens the innings and helps himself to a double 100. That's just it. Ishan Kishan 2-1-0 walks back as India are 305 for 2.